Okay, so in this class, we are going to learn about the joins class. It's a most important topic, and also each and every interviewer definitely they will ask to you this question about at least any one question is based on this joins topic. Okay, so basically, what is joins? Joins is nothing. It is actually get the data from multiple tables and combine to one single result set. So we just took the data from the different tables and put it into one single place and get the result from that place. So that is what actually the joins is telling. So which means like to collect the data from to collect the data from two or more tables. So just collecting the table from two or more tables and put it into one single place, then we can see all those tables result into one single area. So usually we just do for select star from that employees tables means we can see only for the employees tables. So departments table means we can see only for the departments table. In joins we have some different types. Like one, we have the inner join, and so this inner join we have the another name also we have, so that is actually the eq join. So another one is a outer join. So for this outer join, there are three different joins we have in that outer join. So one is a left outer join. Second one is a right outer join. Third one is a full outer join. So these are all the three different joins actually we have inside that outer join. So the third one is a cross join. So for this cross join also we have some another name also. That name is Cartesian product. So next one is a self join. So like this we have four different types of joins we have inside this outer join. We have three different types. Okay, we'll go one by one. So first we going in this inner join. So what is actually the inner join? So inner join basically what it is telling, it just showing for the matched record. So it is displaying a matched records only. So what is actually the matched record? Before moving into this join, I just show what are all the tables actually we have, how we are going to make it join for those tables. So in as of now, we have two different tables. So like one is a select star from course. Like I just made it as a course table. I just already created with this course table, and also we have one another table also we have. So that table is calling as a select star from student table. So like this we have two different tables, so student table and course table. So now I want to make it join for these two tables and get the result into in this result area. So what actually I need to do? So for you can see this student table having the Stephen record, Nina record, Lex record. So I want to know this Stephen which course actually he is studying. So you can see this is a course table. If I run this one, you can see this is SQL, Java, and Unix. We can consider this course as a institute, and this student as a normal students, like a student's information. So here there are each students actually studying in this course institute only, in this place only. Okay, so now I want to know each student which course actually studying. So for this Steven, what is a course actually studying? Nina also, what is a course is studying? So like that we need to understand. So for that case, what I'm going to do, I'm just taking this two result set into one place. Like I'm just trying to get paint. So for clear identification, so for clear idea, what I'm going to do, I'm just take a screenshot of these two tables and make it as a one single area. Then we'll get some clear idea about these two joins. Sorry, these two tables. This is a Steven table, student table, and this is a course table. Okay, so this is a two tables actually we have. You can see now I'm going to put it into here. Okay, now you can see for Steven, he is studying one course and Nina also studying one course. So which course? You can see if we are going to make a join means we should want any one common column. Without common column we cannot do anything, which means here you can see that CID will be there. So here also we have the CID, here also we have the CID. What is a CID? CID means like a course ID. So for in this table each course having the separate ID. So that same column actually here also we have. So if this both table having this kind of same column, then only we can make it as a proper joins. Now this is what actually we have the two different tables. So now we are going to make it as a inner join. What is actually the inner join? Inner join means nothing, which is actually displaying as a matched record. Who's a matched record? For Steven is a 20. So who's a 20 matching? So for this one row, going to checking for each row of this table. So going to check in here and here and here. So for each and every row, checking for each and every another table rows. Like a first 20 equal to 10. This row has not matched, and this 20 equal to 20, it is matched, so it is selected record. And 20 equal to 30, it is not matched. So then for this first row matched with this second row, so what will happen? So this join will usually what I'm just to make it as a this two table column into here in this place as well. I'm going with the first row. This is a first row. So for this first row, who is a matched record? So the first row, when we are trying to do validating, that time actually this second row only matching. So now what we can do? So just copy this and put it into here. So like that will joins will come. So next what's happened? So this first row will be checking with all other three rows. Now we are going to the checking on second row for this Nina row. Nina row is a 10. So who is a matched? So again this 10 will be checking with all three rows, because each and every row will be checking with all three rows. So then 10 equal to 10. So this row has been matched. So 10 equal to 20, it is not matched. So then this 10 equal to 30, it is also not matched, which means we have to checking the condition. So 10 it's matching, 10 20 it's not matching, 10 30 it is not matching. So then for the second row also, now the second row is going to be on display into this place. It is going to display in here. And who is the matched record of this 10? So the matched record of the 10 is this SQL. So what will happen? This SQL is going to be displayed at here. So like this will come. So next row will be an legs. So now we are going to checking on legs row. The final third row. So you can see we have the matching with this CID column. So we have the CID, it is null. So going to checking in this first row, second row and third row also. What actually will do, this null will never match with any records. Null is not equal to matching with any records. Even if we have the null also in here, it is also not matching. So in this null equal to 10, it's not matching. Null equal to 20, not matching. Null equal to 30, also not matching. Even null equal to null is also not matching. So null will never match with any other values and other nulls as well. So then what will happen? So for this row will never comes to in this place. So for inner join means whoever having the matched record, those matched record only will display without matching. Without matching means we have to comparing these two table. That time if it is not matching for this ID to this ID, then what will happen? That legs record will never going to be on display. So this is what actually we are calling as a inner join. So now we understand how the inner join is working. Now we are going to write a query. So how this inner join is making a properly working. There are two methods actually we can follow to write the query. Oracle method. Another one is a ANSI method. So ANSI is nothing, which is a American National Standard Institution, like that will come. So Oracle method will like each and every individual database having individual methods to writing the query. Like that same Oracle also having some individual method to following to write the query, but in ANSI method is common. So in every database it will work. So in real time everyone will use to this ANSI method only. So not known using actually the Oracle method. Anyway, for known person we should know for this Oracle method also and ANSI method as well. So now we are going to write a query. First we are going to write a query in Oracle methods. Like this is we can calling as methods. So now how can we have to write the query in Oracle method? So if we are writing the joins query means we should recruit for three classes. One is a select class, another one is a from class, another one is a where class. All these three column all these three classes is mandatory classes. Without these class we cannot make it as a join. Okay, so first it is a select class. Usually what will have in the select class, usually we have in the columns only inside the select class. In from class we can make it as a tables only inside the from class. Inside this var class, what we can put in this var class, we can put as a condition. So which condition actually it is matching, that condition we can put it into here. So now we are coming into this select class. So what is actually we can mention to here columns. So what are all the columns actually we have in these two tables? Now we can go to in this place. You can see one is a student ID column, student name column, course ID column, and course ID column, and course name column. All there are overall 5 columns we have. So I just mentioned for all those 5 columns. Like first one is a student ID column, student name column, and course ID column, and another one is a course ID column, and another one is a course name column. So all these 5 columns actually I have mentioned. I make it as a comma to each column, so for separating purpose. So then next one is a who's this, so is a tables. So what are all the tables actually we are used in these joins? So we are used 2 different tables. One is a student table, another one is a, like this is a student table, and another one is a course table. So these 2 tables actually we are used in this place. So first one, who is it, like is the student table. We can make it as a student table. And second one, who is it, second one is a course table. Okay, so student table and course table we have. So for separate purpose we can make it as a comma into here. Then what will happen, both table has been separated for each place. Then what we have, this is a condition, some major important role for this joins. So for this condition only will works actually the what kind of join actually it is going to be on. Okay, so what is a condition? So condition means, so what is a condition? Condition means for the common column. So who's the common column of the student table and the course table? That column actually we need to mention into here. Which column we can use to make it as a join? That column only we can put it into here. So which column actually we are used to make a join? We just used for CID column, which means course ID column. So in student table also we have the course ID column. In course table also we have the course ID column. So for then we can make the joins between for these 2 table used for this column only. Then how can we have to make? So you can see 20 equal to 20, 10 equal to 10, like that what we can do. So for each and every record should be on going to be validating. So for that purpose actually I mentioned like a CID equal to CID. So first time what will happen? So first time we have the 20, so 20 will match with the 10. So next what will happen, 10 is matched with, sorry, next 20 is matched with 20, like that for each and every row will come to sit it in here and going to be check how the column will be, how the joins will work. Okay, so now if I'm going to, the join has been completed. So if I try to run this query, what will happen? We have got one error. So we try to understand what kind of error actually we got. So this is a place, I just put it into here. I'm just trying to execute this query. What will the result should shows us a error only. So what is the error? You can read this error, ambiguous column name CID. What it mean by the ambiguous column name? How to solve this ambiguous column error? So at the query got confused, the CID is coming from student table or course table. This CID is confused, it is coming from where? Actually it is coming from student table or course table. It get confused with this query. So what we need to do, we have to mention the table name before that column name. So this CID is coming from, we know whoever write the query, that person know the CID is coming from the student table, but query doesn't understand. So what we need to do, we just copy the student name table and put it into here and make it as a dot. Then easily the query also understand, okay, this CID is coming from the student table. Now you understand this CID. This CID is coming from the course table. Okay, then you can copy this course table and put it into here. So now this place actually the issue has been fixed. So for this CID is coming from the course table, sorry, student table, and this CID is coming from the course table. So now I am just copying this query and goes to this query editor. Now I'm just trying to running. Now you can see it will never shows the error, it just directly executing. Now what actually the expected output is coming? So we already write manually into the expected output. We just put it into in this place. Now we just trying to analyze. So this is what actually our expected output. What's happening for this place? You can see exactly the Steven is matched with 2020. It's a Java, which means like a Steven is studying on the Java course. You can see Steven is studying on the Java course. Now This Nina is studying on the SQL course. This you can see Nina is studying on the SQL course. So this is how actually the inner join works. So inner join means without it's just showing for only matched record. If this table matched record and this table matched record, which means in this place and in this place, if it is matched, then matched record only will display. This is what actually the inner join. So now we done for the Oracle method of inner join. So now we are trying to make it as a ANSI method of inner join. So it is a common method, which means every database is actually everyone used to this method only. This is same as this table. So we just copy in this whole query and put it into here. What actually the changes is required? So first change, there are two changes required into this ANSI method. So converting that Oracle method to ANSI method, there are two different changes we need to make. So first one, we do not want to mention the comma into here. The comma, if it is coming into the comma means that is Oracle method. We should not mention the comma in here. We just remove this comma and put it into inner join. So what kind of join actually we are working, that join name we need to mention into here. So you can see which join actually we are working. We are working on inner join. So you need to mention an inner join into here. So student table inner joining with course table. Okay, first change is done. So first change is inner join. Second change, what is of second change? If we are mentioning the joining name into here, then we should not add the var class. So ANSI method doesn't allow for the var class. You need to mention for the on class. So what will happen? This on, instead of how the var is working, same work is done by this var also. So inner join, if we are mentioning the inner join name, we should mention for the on class. Then only the student table and course table taking for this condition. Now I just copied this whole query and run it in here. So now we can see all these two tables same result only. So before also you can see this is a before result. I just trying to run this one. This is also same. Now if I try to run that ANSI method join, that is also coming with the same result only. So this is how actually the inner join is working.